So why am I running? I get asked all the time. I served 8 years in the House, as you know. I then went on to run the Carl M. Freeman Foundation, giving away over $1 million a year, staying active in politics, staying active in the community. And the reason that I decided to run again was because of the tough times that we've got. It's no longer sufficient to have someone who kind of pushes the right button. We need someone who will stand up, who will be a leader, who will be an advocate on important issues. And that's been the style of my leadership, of my legislative history. And that's the kind of leadership I think that we need in Annapolis right now. I started quite a while ago. Some of you were at my kickoff back in June. I've been knocking on doors since June. I have knocked on doors in 16 of our 31 precincts and having wonderful conversations with people. Longtime residents, new residents, young and old, wealthy and unemployed, and the whole range, and representing the ethnic diversity that is the wealth of District 17. For those of you who don't know, my district is the same as I represented in the House for 8 years. It's about 120,000 people, and it's the entire city of Gaithersburg, the entire city of Rockville, and the town of Garrett Park. And those folks need an advocate. When we're talking about a $2 billion budget shortfall for the next fiscal year, the governor and the legislature are going to be looking for cuts. And they're going to be looking at programs like our teacher pensions and our librarians, where we're vulnerable here in Montgomery County. They're going to be looking to raise taxes and fees. And they tend to like looking at Montgomery County, and they see us as their cash cow. And we need legislators who will stand up and say no. We have to draw the lines. We've got to be able to defend the fundamental needs of Montgomery County. We are not the wealthy county that a lot of folks believe that we still are, the way we might have been a few decades ago. We have challenges. We have folks with needs, whether that's developmental disabilities, whether that's financial needs. Homelessness is rising in Montgomery County. Foreclosures are on the rise here and elsewhere, and we need to make sure that government is there. 1 year ago today, my brother-in-law got a double lung transplant. I'm just going to say that again, because people say, what, double lung? They opened him up, and they gave him 2 new lungs. And it was unfortunate that someone else had to die in order for my brother-in-law to live, to raise his kids, to be able to bike and ski, and to have a vibrant and active life. And I bring that up because that kind of science and that kind of health care coverage and those kind of opportunities exist because people in government took a risk. And they invested in research, they invested in scientists, and they made sure that people got covered so that they could pursue life and the quality of life that we have in Maryland, whether it's the environment, whether it's our schools, which have challenges, but are still among the nation's very best, our roads and our mass transit, again, lots of challenges, but again, way, way above average. The Chesapeake Bay, which is our jewel, our civil liberties and civil rights that have to be not only protected, but we need to make further progress. We have so many issues that have to have an advocate. And I look forward to working with you to win next year and then to serve you all as a leader in Annapolis.